In this video, we'll be talking about risk management, right? Very important because a lot of people has blow their trading account, right? In such a way that has made them to give up in trading or completely give up in Forex trading. In this way, we will be breaking down what risk management is and how you can possibly manage risk in the Forex market. Let me tell you a story about when I started trading. So, right, there was a scenario where I, as a new trader, put in like $500 in my trading account, right? I was hoping to take the $500, right, to possibly to $10,000 according to what influencers has made us to believe, not knowing that this is the foundation of me blowing my trading account. So at this point, I placed my first trade, all right? I placed my first trade. And the worst thing is that, right, I forgot to put stop loss. Right? I forgot to put stop loss. Let me tell you guys something. There was a news peak at that particular time around 2:30 p.m. Nigeria time. So that pushed me out of the market, right? I was wondering how my cash was going down back to back, right? I was so devastated, not knowing what stop loss really was. Another scenario was when I over traded, right? I over traded. Like I keep getting into the market back to back, over trading. You know what overtrading can do, and overtrading can occur when you are overconfident. When you are overconfident, you will end up blowing your trading account. Another one is fear, right? I'm talking about, you see, fear of missing out, right? Fear of missing out, which is F, right? Fear of missing out, right? Fear of missing out. Another one is greed. Hey God, fear will make you miss a trade. Fear, you miss a trade, right? And greed, right? Greed will make you stay long in the markets. You stay long unnecessarily, right? When you stay long unnecessarily, this market might revise on you. And what happens then? You blow your account. Now, talk about risk management, right? Risk management, right, equals to survival. Trading. So 90% of traders, right, failed in the Forex market. Why? Because of poor risk management. Now, 90% of trader failed and are still failing, right? Because of one thing: risk management. Poor risk management. So let's talk about that. And if you don't want to be part of the 90%, right, of guys that are failing in the Forex market, then you need to pay very close attention. So how do I manage risk? That is the question. Now, the rules to protect your capital in the Forex market is the rule to protect your capital. The rule to protect your capital is risking 1, right, to 2% of your trading account. What do I mean by risking 1, right, to 2% of your trading account? In such a way that if you are having account, right, having an account of $5,000, you are to risk either 1%, right, or 2% of this account. What is the 1%? of $5,000. 1% of $5,000 is $50. Why 2% of $5,000, right, is $100. So imagine you risking $50, right, to possibly $100, right, in a $5,000 account. That will make you stay in the markets for a very long time, right? So before you exhaust this $50, $100, $50, $100, you will definitely win a trade that will possibly go your way. So now, for instance, you have an account of $10,000, right? 10,000 USD. I just want to make it clear, understandable for each and every one of you, right? You are to lose 1%. 1% of $10,000 is $100. Is 100 USD. Imagine risking 1% on $10,000 account. That means you will possibly go a long way. You will go a long way. So that is very, very important. So you need to know this so you can be profitable in the Forex market. Now, it's not by having $10,000, but how do you manage the $10,000 that is in your account? What about you take a trade without putting a stop loss? What about you take a trade without putting a stop loss and markets go against you? So every trade that you're taking with this amount, please, right, as a beginner, make sure you use stop loss. And as you're using a stop loss, make sure you also lock your profits. So make sure you lock your profits. Always use TP. That's your take profits. If you're already in profit, make sure you break even. Very important. Take your stop loss inside your profits, which is very, very important, so that whenever the prices revises back, you won't feel it that much. Am I understood? What about you have this cash, right, $10,000, without emotional control? That's another way. These emotions can drain your trading. If you are upset, don't trade, right? If you're upset, don't trade. If you are happy, like in a happy mood, when you are over happy, don't trade, because you will blow the account. Don't what? Don't trade. Trade when your emotions are okay. So put your emotions in check before you enter the market, right? That will possibly help you to win more in the Forex market. So within these emotions, right, we have fear and we have greed. When you are in contact with this, be careful, because you will also blow the account that you have here. The fear of missing out in such a way that you don't want to miss a trade, then you jump into the trade and the trade go against you. The price might be coming down and jump into the market, and suddenly it revises on you and take you out. Fear of losing out make you blow your trading account. Where greed comes in is when you are supposed to take profits. You didn't take the profits. You were waiting. I don't know what you are waiting for. You are waiting for it to skyrocket. Suddenly, it get back on you or get up on you and take you out. Greed. So be very, very careful. Let's talk about the risk reward ratio. Let's talk about 1:2 or 1:3. What does this mean? This means that if you are risking 1% right? If you're risking 1%, you are to win 2%, right? Or 3%. In such a way that if you're putting a stop loss of 20 pips, right? Let your take profits, let your TP be, right? Let your TP be like 20% times 2 is 40. Let your TP be around 40 pips. If you're putting a stop loss of 20 pips, right? Let your take profits, let your TP be 60 pips, right? That's what reward ratio is. Until you know this, you will know how to manage risk properly. Am I understood? So smash the like button. If you find value in the video, right, smash the like button. And if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and see you in the next video. So let's go make some cash.